I just got back from holiday in Fiji where I had the most beautiful dish called Kokoda. It's Fijian ceviche and it's made with fresh fish, coconut milk, lime, coriander, lemongrass, and diced up cucumber and red pepper. It's so refreshing and I think it's going to be a summer staple of mine. I've been so inspired that I'm going to try to recreate my own version of this. And if you like what I'm making, I'll be listing the full ingredients as well as the method that I've used in the description box below. I have about 300 grams of sashimi grade tuna, but you can use mahi-mahi, Spanish mackerel, or whatever firm fresh fish that you have available to you. I'm just cubing them into small pieces because I want to get the fish as well as the coriander and vegetables in one bite. After I'm done cubing the fish, I'm just going to place it in a bowl and then I'm going to juice 4 limes over the fresh fish and then place it in the fridge for about 1 hour so it can marinate and the acidity from the lime will cook the fish. I'm using my handy reamer to get all this lovely lime juice out. As an option, you can season the fish with a bit of salt. I'm gonna mix it through and then let the lime juice work its magic in the fridge. So while my fish is marinating in the fridge, I'm going to chop up my veggies and herbs. I'm chopping 1 whole tomato. I really enjoyed my holiday in Fiji. The people there are so lovely. Bula! 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 Then I'm gonna finely chop a cucumber. I'm not wasting the top of this tomato, it's just gone off, so just don't look at that. Anyways, while I was in Fiji, I had a really amazing time. It was my second holiday in Fiji, but I didn't see much of the local culture when I was there the first time. I mean, the people were really friendly when I went, and that's what encouraged me to go back again. My husband and I went to a local person's house and we had coconuts with them. It was pretty fun watching the guy shimmy up the coconut tree and get us down a fresh coconut. Guys, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do this thing justice, but I hope that this turns out. I think I should have de-seeded my cucumber because perhaps it's gonna be a little bit slimy. I don't know, we're gonna try. The only way to learn is to make mistakes, right? So this is as fine as I'm gonna get this cucumber without chopping off my fingers. So I'm just gonna pop that in the bowl. That was a pretty big cucumber, so I'm just not gonna use this side of it. I want the ratios to be the same for all the veggies, but obviously not the onion. So we're on to the red pepper now. I am trying to incorporate more fish in my diet. I think that fish, you know, it's a bit tricky. My kids, well, they're not picky eaters. One of them really likes fish just baked, but the others like it crumbed or battered, and it's a bit hard to get them to eat it without putting in a lot more effort than I think is necessary. Okay, so now on to the onion. Now, I'm not gonna make this like too onion heavy. I'm finally chopping this, trying not to cry. We're almost there. Okay, so I put the onion in the bowl. Then I'm gonna chop up some. Okay, now if I can see, I'm gonna go in with some coriander. Probably a generous handful. I'm interested to see how this turns out because I think that it could be quite fun to make for guests. Now, I have read some recipes that say you can use a mix of herbs, like parsley as well, and spring onions. I don't have any spring onions, but I do have some chives from my garden. So I'm just gonna add that. I'm adding a knob of fresh ginger. I'm gonna finely grate it. Just add that in there. And then I harvested some lemongrass from my garden the other day, but I put it in the freezer and it smells great, but I don't know what effect it's gonna have. Anyways, next we're gonna add the coconut milk. I'm gonna try to keep some of the fat out because I don't think that will be very tasty. I don't have any fresh chili, so I'm just gonna put some chili flakes in, and I'm gonna go in with about 1.5 teaspoons. I like it spicy, so you can add fresh habanero or omit the spice altogether. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of lime zest just to give it that extra limey flavor. I'm going to chop this lime because I'm gonna garnish with lime and coriander or cilantro, whatever you call it. And now the mess is gone. Wouldn't it be nice if it was that easy? Now that the ceviche is done, I've incorporated it in the bowl with the rest of my ingredients, along with the lime juice that was used to marinate the ceviche. And you might notice your fish changes color. My tuna has gone from being bright pink to a paler pink. I'm just gonna take a nice spoonful of this and place it in the bowl. Sprinkle or put some lime over. And sprinkle some coriander and have a taste. That's delicious. So I hope I've inspired you to make Kokoda. I am definitely gonna make this again, but next time I'm going to chop the fish and vegetables up a little bit smaller and add some fresh chili. I also think that papaya could go well in this. Let me know if you have made Kokoda before, and if you have any helpful tips, leave them in the comment section. I'll look forward to reading them. Ciao.